God, TikTok ruining people's lives makes me happy. It's natural selection at its finest.
This TikTok challenge is out there ruining people's lives because sadly in 2024, people don't think before they do a TikTok challenge. So
that's not new to any form of social media content. Do people just memory hold the fact that planking happened and there's a kid that died from that? Yeah, that was before like social media even popped off. It was like on YouTube, I think.
What are they doing this time? Well, it's called the TikTok door kick challenge. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's kind of...
Let me guess, they do it in states where they don't have guns. Well, just let me take a wild guess.
Like ding-dong ditching, as many of us grew up doing, unfortunately, except they got creative and they added some property damage into the mix, because why not? So it is what it is, I guess. After it gets dark, you run full speed from the street at someone's door and jump kick it. So not only are you damaging the door and the frame, but also waking and scaring the crap out of the people inside. Then on top of that, this is also happening in the US, and because of our Second Amendment, this can quickly become quite the extreme sport for the person doing this challenge. And you don't only have to worry about a potentially armed homeowner, but also the police, because obviously this is illegal. But that's not stopping this trend from being so big and viral.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural selection. You get shot in the face, you die. I live and boom, boom. Like, yeah, there's people who are stupid enough to do it. Someone's gonna pass away.
That these pranks are now happening all over the US. And depending on what state you're based in, the range of your penalties can really vary here, because
I genuinely think the Tide Pod and the like putting the ice buckets over the head thing is like you're inflicting harm on yourself, and that's like natural selection, right? I think this is a step above, because you're also scaring the fuck out of people and giving them like, you're affecting other people. You going out and buying a Tide Pod and eating it, it's like, oh no, one less Tide Pod and kid in this world. Like, yeah, at least the ice bucket was like for a good cause. Yeah, but then people co-opted it, is what I'm saying. It's like, you're not really doing anything. It's just like stupid, but whatever. This is like next level.
Some people are getting hit with like a basic criminal mischief charge,
yeah,
and others with breaking and entering, because surprise, surprise, if you kick in someone's door at night, that's a charge. So let's play some of these clips, because it's ridiculous.
Kids are so dumb, man.
Yeah. The frame didn't like that one. That's so unnecessary. Because, I mean, like, the ding-dong ditch, that's annoying. But this can ruin a family's monthly budget if they suddenly have to replace a front door. So the clip that we just saw happened in Silver.
And also, the other thing is, like, a long time ago, they didn't have Ring doorbells and shit. Like, why would you do it now? Everybody has like a doorbell or like a camera that's like recording the outside nowadays. It's not super expensive. Like even like people who are not as like rich can afford something like that. Yeah, like what?
Spring, Maryland, which is right outside DC, but as I said previously, it is happening all over the states. So here we have some news coverage on it.
Spoke to numerous people who live here in the Kensington Grove neighborhood. All of them told me they're angry that this even happened in the first place, and these teens need to think twice before kicking on someone's door.
I heard just a loud thud.
It's such a ridiculous trend.
Like they tried to,
challenge.
One solid, just loud thud.
Chuck Hiles says on February 27th, around 6 o'clock at...
What state is this in? I'd love to know.
Night, he saw and heard 5 teens kicking and banging on his neighbor's door in the Kensington Grove neighborhood in Greenwood. He gave us this surveillance video, which he says showed the teens walking in the neighborhood moments before it happened.
Saw my neighbor take off after him, so we kind of cut through the houses. I followed them, and he chased them, I don't know, 3-4 blocks away, across Stones Crossing, down to Molinex. Lost him in the woods, called the cops. They came and kind of took it from there.
Johnson County Sheriff's officials say the suspects are between 13 and 14 years old.
This is what happens when you don't have good video games to play. Yeah, you don't have good video games to play and you don't have anything good outside to do. Was it teens? No, it's 13 to 14 as a teenager. You're a kid. Yeah.
Prosecutor Lance Hamner
Come on,
says
guys.
what the teens were doing is all part of a viral TikTok challenge called the Door Kick Challenge, a new version of Ding Dong Ditch, except instead of ringing the doorbell, the participants bang and kick on the door, and then
they get met with a gun, and then their mama cries and says, "Why did my stupid kid do this?" I don't know why this is national news. Let him figure it out. I don't know. It's in Indiana. Don't they have guns in there?
run away.
If kids think about this, they know that this is knucklehead behavior because common sense tells you this is going to terrify somebody. And when you terrify somebody at their door, there can be something happen back to you.
Hamner says he has...
I love that they just don't outright say it. They don't outright say it. They're like, oh, yeah, something bad could happen. It's like, no, you're going to get shot. Yeah.
No tolerance for this, and the juvenile's actions could carry serious consequences.
It's definitely a trespass. It can be considered an attempted residential entry. That's a felony, and it's a serious situation.
And neighbors say teens need to keep that in mind before they take
Imagine ruining your life over a TikTok challenge. I mean, it's happened, but...
You know, it's play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I mean, somebody is going to get hurt.
The 5 juveniles.
The Midwest dads, like,
are expected to appear in court in the coming weeks, and Hamner expects to file juvenile charges later this week. In Johnson County, Jenny Dreisler, Fox 59 News.
Come on, guys, let's not be this stupid. But, of course, it's also happening inside of college campuses as well. And, of course, the geniuses are filming it themselves.
oh my god, if you're in college, I don't know, man. You don't really have an excuse. Come on. Come on! Like, you're a little bit older than 13, 14. Holy fuck. Is there really nothing to do with in Indiana, man?
It is. All right, last one.
Bro, this is like a fucking 25-year-old man. You're not 18. You're 25.
Are they?
God damn, people are so fucking dumb, it hurts.
Dean! He didn't get it.
It all starts with this. You gotta knock first.
Wait a sec. I mean...
SVU, open up!
Bro, this is a 30-year-old guy.
Their faces are clearly visible. Why are they destroying school property for a TikTok challenge? Why?
Stupidity
has no age, man. I hate this.
I swear to God, you're gonna want to get this. I'm totally gonna get this one. Watch this one. Ready? SVU, open up! Oh!
This is so
There's
cringe.
nothing like spending tens of thousands of dollars a semester for an education to then get expelled for property damage. All for a TikTok challenge.
And they're filming yourself too, so everybody knows you did it. You can't even lie.
Challenge. Come on. Like, what? Like, it's more understandable seeing that behavior from like 13 to 15-year-olds. But from like college students? Really? I'm also very
stupid college students.
aware of that there's been plenty of college students arrested for the dumbest things possible. But in a separate situation, you had 2 teenagers arrested due to this ring camera footage, and when they were found, they admitted to doing this because of a TikTok challenge. So they were then arrested with 4 counts of burglary of a dwelling. So this TikTok challenge straight up ruined their lives, or at least made it way harder for them. Like, this is just so frustrating to watch because it's like, it's so easy to understand, hey, this is a really bad idea. This can have some very serious consequences, not only for yourself, but also others. Like, who wants to be...
Like, with a juvie record, you can, like, brush it off and say, oh, I was a juvenile, I was being stupid. These are... Like, that man right there, he looked like he was at least pushing 30.
Scared in the middle of the night and then wake up to find a broken front door, which then needs to be replaced, which, you know, can range anywhere from like $400 to $2,000 and upwards. Like, it's just so ridiculous. But that last incident we just talked about happened in Florida, hence the very strict charges. You don't mess around in Florida. That's anything that I've learned from just sitting here watching people doing stupid stuff for a living. The people who F around in Florida, they really find out. But this also happened in Idaho, where they warned if they were
in Idaho? God damn, these There's nothing to do. You just go tipping cows and grow potatoes in Idaho.
Not because apparently they didn't find them. They would face years of probation and dozens of hours of community service. And the list just keeps going on because apparently this was a very viral trend happening all across the US. You also had 3 teens in Texas who were also caught doing this.
Yeah, they're lucky they didn't get shot.
And they were charged with criminal mischief and evading the police. So, wow, unexpected that Texas would be one of the lighter charges. I guess evading the police isn't really that light of a charge, but criminal mischief is pretty light.
Yeah, in Texas, running away from the police is your God-given right.
Compared to breaking and entering. Or burglary.
That's
That's
so
what it was. It was a
funny.
burglary charge. Come on, guys. You should know better.
And it is just like it sounds. People run up to doors, kick them as hard as they can, and then they
The shocking thing is just how many incidents there is of this. Like, there's hundreds of these.
New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson spoke to a woman in East
Those
Orange who
stupid
has been a
kids.
victim of the social media challenge.
Look, this is literally like a 12-year-old man.
This has become a growing problem, which appears to be part of a TikTok challenge, showing people kicking the front doors of random homes and running away.
Because it would make more sense if there was like a couple of incidents, but since there's hundreds of these, I'm shocked that there's this many people who do this.
A banging sound that's like in.
It's because none of them have been shot yet. That's really the reason. If someone got killed or like really seriously hurt, I think that would probably put a stop to it, or at least like dampen it.
Insanely
Yeah,
loud.
give it time.
The police here in
exactly.
East Orange have put out an advisory warning residents this is an ongoing trend. There has been no official word on how many of these incidents have taken place. We've seen similar trends created on TikTok, but police officials say this one could turn out
That seemed tame compared to the other ones we've seen.
because
This
they
looks like
could be
England.
risking their lives.
For our residents.
Yeah, this is England. It even has GMT on it. Dude, in England, there's surveillance cameras like everywhere. Why are you doing this? How far do you think the Punisher should go for this? I don't fucking know. I'm not a judge.
And homeowners, it can frighten them. But then for those who are participating, it could be lethal or deadly for them as well.
One victim of the door kicking challenge had to spend hundreds on repairs and wonders why
That's
anyone would do
awesome.
such a
That
thing.
sucks.
When our house got burgled, like in 2013, I was still living with my parents. This is what it looks like. Yeah, they completely bust down the door and it breaks it and the hinges off of it, and then they just, go in. Luckily, no one was home, by the way. But yeah, this is what happens when you get burgled. They fucking smash your door and it off its hinges. It costs hundreds of dollars to like repair it. I think ours cost one like $800 because it was a nice door.
To post their actions on social media.
Yeah, the frame gets
To have
fucked.
my mom spend an extra $700 because it was a challenge. What was the challenge? To scare.
How about you pay for the door? I think that if I was a judge, again, I don't know how the law works and what you can dish out as punishment. I think that you should pay back, even if you're a child. Have your parents pay it, and then your parents get to decide what you do and what you have to do. Yeah, pay for the door, you little bitch.
Arrested? Because that's
You did
pretty
that.
pathetic.
One witness says the suspects
Yeah.
are usually teenagers.
That
And in
just
most
sucks.
cases, they take off running right after kicking the door.
Yes, this is going on in New Jersey as well. Oh man, guys, come on. Let's do a little
Jersey.
better. Come on, TikTok. What are y'all doing? I mean, if it's not obvious enough, the attention that you get from doing this TikTok challenge is not worth any of the downsides. I get that most people that are doing this are kids, and some kids are just going to do some stupid stuff, but maybe parents need to start sitting down and having the TikTok talk with your kids. Hey,
TikTok talk. Oh my god, the fact that he's even, he's joking, but it is entertaining to think about that we're going to have a moment like this.
hey son, hey daughter, if you see a stupid challenge or trend on TikTok, think
Don't
before you
do
do it.
it.
Actually, just don't do any TikTok trends or challenges at all. You'll be better off. Please don't be a moron. I've sacrificed so much to get you up to this point. Don't screw it up. Don't ruin our family legacy over a TikTok challenge, please. Imagine their parents go to work and then you have the water cooler gossip. Her son is in jail for a TikTok challenge. Nightmare fuel. But this should also be a given. Like, there's never been any point in my life where I thought running and kicking in someone's door would be a good idea or even something I would ever want to do. So maybe this new generation is just...
Maybe TikTok getting banned in America isn't such a bad idea. I don't know, man. America's so damn stupid.
Cooked. But who knows? I guess time will tell, because eventually they'll all be taking care of us. I say that like I'm a boomer. No, I'm the first year of Gen Z. So I guess we need better role models, maybe.
You're an older Gen Zer.
Shit. I don't know. I don't even think there's a solution for it. I guess we just gotta ride it out and see what happens. But hey, if you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe or I might not see you again. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh. I just winded myself.
What the fuck happened though? God, that was good. Oh my God. Chat, start having the talk with your children, dang it. Yeah, you little motherfuckers, you heard me. It's your fault. You guys are having children and shit. Yeah, you little motherfuckers. It's your fault. I don't have kids. I don't believe you. I bet you have 10 kids and you have to take care of them. Yep. 10 kids, you work at McDonald's, 2 part-time shifts, and then you sell feet pics. You little fuckboys. I bet you have so much sex. I bet you breed and impregnate VTubers. 10 kids, I can't even take care of myself. Well, there's plenty of people that have 10 kids and they can't take care of themselves. So shut the frick up.